for the heart that just is betrayed. Radio Jubilee
on FM 103.9.
Radio Jubilee
on FM 103.9.
Now we voice.
Indeed, Kushe and Cabo Salon, this is the Truth Evening Talk. We come to you on Monday, Wednesday and Friday from 8 to 9 p.m. And this is the number one program where they bring the gist, where they inform you, where they educate you, and safe, where they entertain you. You get we on Truth FM 103.9 from its studios that Ilcott Freetongue, and safe you get we in our social media handles on Facebook, Truth Media, and on YouTube, Truth Media SL. Me, Akelfala Kagbo. So I want to wish all the young men, especially the resilient young men out there, happy World Youth Day. This is a day dedicated to young people across the world. Young people in different, sphere of life, different walk of life, where they celebrate young people, the thing they do, and they remind them, say, now they get today, and now they get the future of the world. So in the context of Salon, as always, Truth Evening Talk, they bring to you topics where directly they impact young people, where they affect young people life directly, and we don't count young people who do immensely in their own field where they and don't inspire, motivate other young people out there. So as we celebrate World Youth Day, we topic centered around two different youth mandem, those who are doing well and those who have the potential for do well, and also those who are languishing in the streets because of drug and all lengthening and day. So as we all know the status of drug in the country, the state of drug in the country, anybody in a salon, whether you are directly involved or you relative directly involved, everybody, salon, as you can say, salon a small country, everybody one way or the other is affected by this menace. We don't spiral so much now with society. A conversation we will not go tough for talk about, despite waiting we can hear in our social media say government in effort towards the fight don't moderate, and we need to see much impact in the fight, and the trust in the fight don't reduce among the people them. We not go tough for talk, we go bring the issues, and as always we want to take a video we will celebrate young people where they do very well in their own field, where they do immensely in their own field. These people are worth celebrating, and they are also a source and also a motivation for other young people out there. So make we take this video and we will come back.
My name is Josephine Sandra Wells, founder of Freebe Inspire, a youth-led innovation organization where they focus on pollution, for self-pollution, using behavioral psychology.
My name is Mohamed Amadou Mansari. I'm a fashion model, a student at IPAM University, and I'm a current Mr. Albinism 2026.
My name is Winifredo, the founder of Textile Salon. Textile Salon an initiative where the focus mainly on recycle.
Hello, my name is Usman Ibrahim Mara. I'm a journalist. I work with Epic Radio 99.3 FM and serve a social media influencer.
Hello everybody, my name is Alusan Kileb Kamara. Plenty people call me direct to market because of the work I do. If I did call me aluminiums, so I still 20 billions. So I run a video production company called Studio 74. We also serve as visual technical consultants.
My name is Rabiat Mansaye, a journalist at Sleep Television.
I'm Alfred Almami Kamara, founder and executive director of Bulon Innovation Hub.
We impact where I go say we do create. Now one, we don't they encourage more teenagers then for make me they embark into recycling. So Ribbon Spire, like, it's not just about, you know, creating systems and changing the environment. As I be say, we target audience and teenagers there, and I be don't they see say like most salon teenagers and also for say like the idol or just a doom scroll na social media something because they not get something where they for do. So Ribbon Spire, like we they work on and still, or like we don't create a youth hub for make me other teenagers them come with their ideas them. We work on them together, same as we work on Ribbon Spire together. All man the game storm come with your idea. Oh, how we for do this for make me this happen. So then in our one impact and back we prototype will be create. We deploy on a Lonely Beach and people there now they like use the bin for plastics and plastic bottles there.
I start the organization, the albinism organization Slapper. I be there on the one afternoon and I get a call from Daniel Abomagaik say if I'm interested in modeling. At that time, I be just no select modeling are just a job where you go like you wear somebody in clothes then go snap you like you get a small fame, but it cannot be no waiting it really mean at that time. So like I say okay, since I don't begin nothing for do at that time, so I say okay, like give them a try.
So far, I don't do in this industry for the past 3 years, and I don't able for train over 200 plus youths them in skills development when it comes to weaving of the old clothes they are so and see how best we go like empower youth. Textile waste salon not just to reduce waste in a salon, but also they see how best we empower youths them.
I don't get well over nearly 200,000 followers across my social media platforms on Facebook and self on TikTok, where I post social media news content, I inform people on issues really happen in a salon, and perhaps sometimes on some rare occasions on biggest issues then really happen na the international scene, you know, giving it a local context. So over the past 2 years since I started my content on social media, I've been able to inspire lots of people. People commend me for the work what I do. People send me messages, positive messages them every single day saying, Usman, we're proud of what you're doing. Keep being exceptional.
Within person saying as some of the impacts and ways to do something for care don't create.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners, as we don't listen other young people already do very well in a different field. We see people in the field of, you know, recycling, very young teenager at the age of 15, they do the kind of thing, they solve societal problem. With society dirty, but how do we solve this dirty problem? A provider answer to that. We see another one within into waste management. We don't think that we feel say it is not of use to we or the society. Now they other people that take recycle and make money. And we also see a young man, a young journalist where they talk about how it all use in platform for inspire other young people out there. And then kind of thing they are we want for see. And then what kind of thing they are want for year. But before we introduce with special guest and for come, you know, make we understand this topic and share the experience and all and what they don't do. One for, you know, make the team balance. Young people that are doing well and also young people that are languishing in the street. And and we reporter Nafisa to Online Kadin, accompanied by Jaden Ken. Then we go waka and they get to the and see how young people them willing to dog, especially the infamous drug winner Kush. After this video, we go come back for start off the conversation.
Youth na people dem wey dey between the age of 15 to 35 years, according to the United Nations. And the world gets about 1.3 billion youth dem wey make up 16% of the world in population and go grow past so by 2030. Salon get 8.9 million people dem, according to the 2025 national survey. And per this number, 35.6% na youth, wey na about 3.13 million of Salon in population. A silent killer Otherwise, we take plenty life then, destroy families, and I youth man them more this thing they affects. A name na kush, a drug we dem can mix with different substance them, we no good for the body. Chemical them like fentanyl, formaldehyde, and some even believe say diamond self can be inside. As the world celebrate the International Youth Day, Truth Media decide for take a look into the silent killer we still dey in the country. It still dey take lives and still dey destroy families. The government, for sake of this drug, the announced state of emergency and the call police for fight against this killer after the media been campaign trigger against this kush. But the drug still dey. And the Europa, now when a plenty young man in woman them, this thing done the hamburg. Some may get good side for them. And they not even left the addiction. Now community they make funkia in Waterloo Tumbo Park. Push addicts then get challenges. And even during rainy season, some may get good side for tap. As plenty people then they push away from them. Plenty young people then they suffer, then they perish, then they die because of drugs. Drugs like kush, tramadol, and plenty other one them. Today, we then at the gully side, a huge dump site, beside picking them, man them, when I addict them to kush and all bad drug them. And I also, then they stay, then they sleep, then they eat, and they interact. I dey also today with Jaden Ken, an anti-drug activist. Will take me through, make we get interaction with them people.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. And we're not going to take, we're not going to watch the entire video for the sake of time, and we get for come, talk to we guest them. As we don't see the video, very funny at some point, but very emotional. This is not something we, as a young person, personally see, you can't be young person, the drive towards that kind of end and day, very pathetic, and now something we hope and pray end soon or minimize to a point that we feel like it is not even in our society. But we go introduce, we guest them, and we start off the conversation. So we first guest we now activist Hindolo, Mother Kata, we don't do very well around, advocacy in terms of young people and other things there. And Michael Komba, we normally know as Jaden Ken, we will see Jason at the video. These are the two people we can take we to for unpack the conversation. So we can start off proper. Waiting any of una can respond. Waiting and make up of that video they will not see comparing the two videos they don't play so far. So Kata will go start off with you.
Yeah. Like how we all just watch, really pathetic. More we will see young bobo them. I think I see one bobo the way now. I doubt if you don't 12 years safe. Really pathetic, and then people there need help. So now make on International Youth Day, we throw the spotlight on them, we remember them remember the issues them and it's in the way that they go through. So we're very pathetic, and I think we all need for put we hands in together. We don't need for just left arm to government.
Yeah.
Everybody need for playing part, just like the journalists them way go cover that scene day for me people and see. Also not go left all thing to government, other private and NGOs then can come in when they watching video there. No try for help. This means not go able go if we all say we will left hand our government in hand.
Definitely.
We need private sector for coming, and we need other people for coming and help government, because it will be too much on government. So really pathetic on International Youth Day for make we watch this for we youth man them and the future of we nation.
Okay, so what do you make up of the other young man that they do well comparing the two videos they don't play?
Of course, the young man themselves they do well. They self need the platform for men and develop. That young girl they into recycling. I see what he make now beach road, and maybe they do the exhibition or so. You need the platform for make able develop down there and do more bottom, and also create the platform for accompany them also in our school for make them learn, because now ain't get the knowledge. if a cascade down there to in company them, then go learn. So we need for support people them where they show development rates then at their life when are young people them. We need for support them for me then also support the young one then. Let them be agents of change to the young one then.
Okay.
So kudos to the young people them we just watched that the video.
Yeah, so Jaden, you will get a bite on this.
So first of all, I just start with the one way they don't miss slum. And I just feel that no more way the video not continue. Because we meet one young guy yesterday way, try to explain to we thing the way they do. Imagine I be a modeling, yeah, 2 night be there na IVNIN TOK. And the worst the most serious part, now the same school na me mango, you man Edwardian. So after men to the get conversation, I asked, I said the genius and respond to me saying very 30. So I don't believe no more say most of them people them back with along that particular slum area there. Now people them back will get skills and idea just like the other video or watch of that young lady there. Because after we get interview with them, they must tell you what thing them they do before. Exactly. You understand? So if then get the idea of what them they do before, then they don't go to that kind point that at last I would say they don't involve into the work. Low we not push the low try back for cow then just like my brother say, this fete, not only government, now we all. This time again make I can go out there and talk to them because I don't need for it say pass government try for help. We safe to we safe one-on-one discussion with them, we can able make a change. And to that young lady we make the basket, I want to keep an eye on her. Let we give her the support because I believe say again more ideas than for build more things than more than they. And through the ideas and the idea we use now the rehabilitation centers there, we're able to teach recovering addicts there. Let's go with Sabine skills and they from there, if they come out of the rehab, they can use that small picking the idea, then back they will help for push the government before. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. And we will still continue with you, Jaden. So basically, waiting at the status of drug in the country. Because if you go online now, people think it doesn't exist. Waiting with the thing about politics, here and there, and forgetting the huge percent of society when are young people, we make up huge chunk of the population. So waiting at the status of drug in the country.
I still believe say drug day at a higher peak to 90% or 95%. The worst thing about the drug, people just get the ideology say na kush na the only drug in this country. And me want make a known to people and say most of the people where they stop for smoke kush, then they involve into tramadol, the 225 and the 250. And if you involve into tramadol, 225 and 250, of course, you know that na illegal drug. And the most abused drug in this country, na tramadol. And tramadol not there with people they no more. I don't feel that people they no more way they don't the slum they take out. People them where they watch this video with friends there, people them from big offices there, because of them get this mindset and tell you say, hey, we take tramadol, you dey get good sex and all. This now the motive make most of people then come into this. So drug day at a higher peak in this country, and then if we put good security measure when it comes to this tramadol issue. If not so then the next 3 to 5 years we gonna forget a lot of kidney and lungs failure in this country.
So do you think society is, neglect that side of it? We are only focusing on those in the slum, seeing at the normal now, whereas we forget say other part of society where in the right now the face, but are so much involved. Do you think say society they neglect that part of it?
100%. And the worst thing about this tramadol now people will feel say we get respect from our community. Now then they sell the drug back get the small one there. You understand? Because just like what you know, someone will say tramadol they give me so, but kush they give me so. So my normal will boss me tramadol and like that. But tramadol gets side effects about how we continue for take. Of course, imagine the 225 and 250 dosage today. We then feel at 225 and 250. Now 850 dosage down there. So imagine if they take pills every day. And the worst thing about some back, we see people that will feel say around the community, we got friends there. Where we talk with? We go tell you say, Sam, me what they take time I don't know about weekend no more. Or me on Saturday no man they take her. I don't feel about the other one where they take. I don't feel about man they take where they smoke kush. Or I don't feel about man the way where they take cocaine. What's the matter on the drug?
Sure. Normalization. So basically, I will ask you, I will put the same question to you because it is very important based on personal experience, which you don't see, and I believe you work so much revolve around that. So what do you make up of that?
Like we Jaden don't say no more. The people that we they selling drugs there, we live within our community, we dey see them, you know. And the one that we they take them also na the same thing. So it will be hypocritical for us to sit down here and say the drug business don't cut down. It was. And they in different section now, just like where Jaden say, people in the way then they are the working class. In fact, they're able for afford the drug, so then they take them more. And they are the working class. Then they into and they're addicted, but they you never know. Them different from them people are within the slums. So the drug issues there, but like how we say no more, we all need for put we hands them together for make we combat them. So you within your community and you notice say this person here they do this, report them to the relevant authorities then. No partake in them, no condone them. If you see them, you watch and you know report, then you don't accept them or you don't condone them. So the drug issue really you know cut down is still there.
Okay, so we don't talk so much about the causes, the effect. We don't. Then for me it has become a cliche. We talk about but how do we stop this? How do we end this? And I believe saying at the center of this conversation, we are seeing other young people that are doing very well as against other one day. So how do we equate? How do we get a balance per we youthful population? As some person we don't go through, and the very best experience you go explain anybody. In fact, for me, I see it as possible we go explain past doctor self, because who feels it knows it. So how do we individually, from an individual level, before we can to community, government, stop this? Yes, Jaden.
The one thing first for abstain from drug, you get for accept and be honest with yourself, because now something where they work with your mind, and nothing what I feel say you know for lie about her. If you don't make up your mind and say no to this particular drug, then you just get for ready for face the withdrawal syndrome, which you get for come after. And the worst part of it, withdrawal syndrome now in most addicts afraid. Now where you feel, where you get cold, you will feel pain, you go to yawn, water to come on your eye. But all this they happen for a matter of time, because the drug already do addict to the system. So if you deprive the system from the drug, of course it will cause you pain. You understand?
Sure.
So the first thing I can always say, you get for accept, say you need change, they get for be honest with yourself. And before I come to the community side, I believe say all man and community know that they sell tramadol.
Sure.
Just that someone afraid for go report na police, make at the end of the day you not get issue with person. Like me from the community, you go there and go tell you say they know they sell tramadol, because I not be violent to them, but I go and get talk with them and tell them say, now if me they sell tramadol give you picking the thief na house, they can buy tramadol to me. How you will feel? The boy will just realize and talk, say, no, I not go feel for. I say, well, I saw other parents in the field. When them picking it, they go thief in the house, and they can buy the drug to you. They get the money. So they decide to stop the drug. And these are things that I feel say we need for do. As an individual, then as a community, not to pass with the violence. Meet the particular person where they sell the drug. Try to talk to them, make you understand. Make you know, say, this particular drug, yeah, and the damage this person your own picking. If this person picking, they can't buy the drug to you. Not assume now, say, if you pick it, they can't buy the drug to that person. How you go feel? So the first thing, like I say, individually, you get for be accept. Say you need change, they get for be honest with yourself.
Okay. So you as one person we go through all them process in terms of stigma, how do we handle stigma? Because that's again a reason we don't make Bokuma or relapse. Stigma, then no other kind person say that notion on there about Atigo. So how, from a personal level, based on the experience you go through, how do you overcome stigma we will make you get forever recovery?
So when you mentioned this, make I remember one they were make a comment na Facebook, then somebody responded and tell me say, but you ain't no better, bro. You just come up and do work. But
Wow.
This is the thing that we have to say we need for the accept. The fact that you don't choose change. You get for they get all the kind of thing in there, you understand?
Sure.
They never tell you passed. But make that not make you go back to say you don't come out. The one thing I can mostly tell people there, I can tell people that say recovery is so important than anything in the world. Because imagine somebody don't go 22 months to 23 months, change from drug and alcohol, then one green day, you just want to make her just give up on that. You understand? I don't feel say the word that you get for use against me, also I don't come on, go make her go back. So the one thing I feel say you get for accept that day, no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Carter, what you go see, being that you walk, they around them kind of thing and there, and did you meet up young person, he go tell you about this, then they. So how much do you think people who don't go through or they go through go able, battle with stigma?
Well, first of all, a process.
Okay.
So before you get forget to handling stigma. But first, you get to take in the person and rehabilitate them. You have to pull on the street, get them away from the drugs, and put them on some side where you not go access the drugs at all not. Then you don't go just left them at that. You go also provide psychosocial support. You talk to them, get session them where you go talk to them on different in them. Because you don't go just left the mind so no more. Where you don't isolate them, they to the world again, then they engage in mind. So you also get for engage in mind, psychosocial support. Then also while you get psychosocial support, you also prepare in mind for where they go back now in community or back now the society. You say it come out because it must get for return back, get for come out at the rehab and they get for go back. And then community they also come and they get for go back. So you need for prepare in mind first for making say you're going back, you go as a new person, you go as a different person. You are the same person, but you go as a different person, not like how you come inside.
Okay.
Then secondly, what thing you get for go do? Some of them youth man they not be they do nothing when they get engaged in this drugs here. They not be they do nothing. So getting them back into society, if they just go sit down, so trust me, they will relapse. They will just go back and they will get more worse. So also waiting and get for go do skills. If you know go college again, you don't get time for go college again, time don't beat you. But make it engage in skills. Make it go back and engage in something where it go to do. Then you go also talk to her and say this it already happened to you. The only thing we get for make you protect yourself from stigmatization now when you go back now your community and you go as a meaningful somebody, you go back as a changed person. You know will get much stigmatization. Now when you go back and they don't know say, oh, this person here, they don't come and go to rehab. They don't spend money per. They don't come back here to do the same thing. People around yourself not go glad about that. So when you go back, you focused, you engage, sometimes as skills on a IT they do, on a something they do for keep your mind, or you don't go back to school if not school you be they do, or if not business you be they do, you don't go back. Then you go able for overcome stigmatization. So they just do and so no more. It's a process. You have to start first with rehabilitation, then after rehabilitation, psychosocial support while you go through rehabilitation. Then after that, now integration, getting back into society, you have to prepare yourself. You need to just left the person so no more for go like that.
So you talk something, one word, psychosocial support, I would say freeze. We in a society like this, we're so impatient. So man don't get patient by picking for talk more for other person. So impatient, no one know. They always blame the victim about something without, where I believe say that culture of, talking to person in society, approaching person. Do you think we still have that culture in our society for talk to person where say they go na the wrong path?
Well, let's take them first in stage. It not say in our host them. Yes, not to all man go there we get our mat. You go must identify 1-2 person we go they encourage you. Now near that person there you for go. Now that person there you for always they talk to. You go must identify person we get patient. Now that person there you go they talk to, and that person there you go they encourage for nobody issues them. Sure. But in rehabilitation, you get expert there we trained. They are trained, they get the patient, and they don't feel by me you. They are already trained. They get the patience. They know how to talk to you. They know how to approach you, because it can be difficult sometimes. We can see the way some of their brother and sister, the way involved in this drug, how they can behave. Nobody not go able for like take dandy.
Okay.
You understand? So the normal person is not go able for take dandy. So you only take somebody we trained for attend to person where they go to rehabilitation. We also plea to people who get rehabilitation centers for make them work with expert them. Because if they not work with expert them, they not do anything better than, because they just left the inside, they no more their mind, they not engage. They will get back into society and then go back to the drugs then.
Yeah. So Jaden, this now something we very important. We can hear the word rehabilitation. Do we think rehabilitation path and take you go under strict supervision, or individualistically you can rehabilitate? Because the word basically does in an office it means say for go na center and all from an person we not going to afford, or perhaps the government you place on flop and all of them thing and the. Do you think individually you can rehabilitate yourself, and if there is any way for do than the way the public will, you know?
So this question just go direct to me, because I go through my recovery in my house with my family.
Okay.
But all that happened because my family give me the support I need, you understand? And most people, and the reason being, I feel say they for go rehab, that because of they not get that kind of support and not get that kind of person, they will get the patients. Just like we in the try for say, people in a rehabilitation center where they teach people on psychosocial, they get patients. Now, if they give you one addict for make you the nearer, for make you abstain from the drug, trust me, you have the one. Because now people the way you they think, not also they think.
Yeah, because they not go through the thing, they not go understand.
No matter the thing where they do for her, one day, you will see no more gap, no more, you do something, they be like, say, hey, how you do this? They will argue you back, you will help her. So it take patience, it take courage, then it take for say, like we ready for help somebody way into to do, you just ready for give you all and ready for listening to what they say.
Okay.
Because trust me, you get people and who can just now be show me brother and the one young man where I don't they talk to for the past 3 weeks. They don't they recover. Then he message me and tell me say, bro, I relapse again. I said then now I hate myself. If not people if not you now, you have to go on. Because say, Sam, I did be so you understand? But me respond to her, they give her more hope.
Exactly.
To make you know say a able for doing. Then they tell me say I don't relapse. That says I not get it, bro. You understand? Yes. Don't discourage and force. So the next TV say they do, and not go message again now. And they continue for go take the do. But if I talk to them and tell and say, bro, relapse is part of the system. You able do it, let me go back again. Because even me, before I become clean, bro, I relapsed more than 4 to 15 times. I tell you this. Because you left the drug first, they feel say, okay, I don't left her. Then they go to a party, they say, no, let us try this after no, this after no, not to do. But that after they, we should try back. I reverse it on Nako. The knock reverse back. You can start with the tell man and I'll say, Sam, me not to Bible, because I'm talking I say me not to Bible, me not to Quran. Because Bible and Quran, I ain't right, so me right and I say it. So I'm liable for change. So this not so it's not really easy. Trust me. So I believe say 98% for any addict, I prefer going to rehab. Because your family no go able patient you for make you able to recover from the drug. You understand? Because rehabilitation gets a long way and it gets a help to you. Those people where they work as a psychosocial, those people are the best somebody. It's not really easy. Trust me.
Okay. So would only get very insightful, informative conversation as we see two young men that don't take with through on very important topic where society not go afford for dismissing it happen. It happen everywhere in our society, in almost every homes. And we go take a short commercial and then we go try for round off the conversation to guest.
Orange Maxis gets flexible data and voice plans them wey go fit you lifestyle. Try the Colat Mini for just 70 leon and get 2.5 Mbps speed for 7 days. You can need data anytime. Your bundle they give you fast internet anytime you day. For you can prefer customized plan. Your own bundle they make you select the exact data and voice package where you need. Find the best data and voice option now on Maxit. Download the app and stay connected.
Orange.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. This na Truth Evening Talk with the come on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and from 8 to 9 p.m. This you dey get we on Truth FM 103.9 on Facebook, Truth Media, and on YouTube, Truth Media SL. We dey continue the conversation with the guest on the topic, which is very, very important to society. So, mother, we go. What I call you, mother? You make her afraid safe. Anyways, so what are the recent development there your organization on the do and how una don dey help young people already into this?
Well, this na the Mother Peter Tucker Foundation, na a charitable foundation, a charitable organization where they work with rehabilitation centers for help them, because like I say earlier, we know left the work na government in hand so no more. So we work with rehabilitation centers and work with psychosocial workers, social workers for provide psychosocial support na rehabilitation centers, and also for help in integration. That's where they don't done the in process, where they come back, help them with skills, help them put them into group and arrange them and see where they go back into the communities, then back and go as change people and different people them. So now that work the Mother Peter Tucker Foundation.
How long would I done to do this?
Well, we just start. Firstly, the foundation born out of we brother who lost around the same drug issue earlier this year. May in soul rest in peace. So we thought I'm wise as family and well wishers with some of our partners them who don't get for make other people not go through what he go through. So we don't lost her now, but make in death be impactful and be serve as impact on other people in their life. So the Mother Peter Tucker Foundation, a charitable organization we get for the work na salon across the districts them with rehabilitation centers them. Not only rehabilitation centers, we also get for the go na the slums them for get people them and get them rehabilitated and make sure say we work with school children, youth. It get for be different. But today we na the International Youth Day, like you asked me. We thought I'm fit for spend with the one them na the rehabilitation center na Hastings, the PMTC rehabilitation center. So we go there, spend a whole day with them, get lunch with them, talk to them, counsel them, get some session with them, interact with them. Then we also donate some items for help the facility, because we also say in the next 9 or 10 days then go they come out of the facility. So some of them where them that provision they go help them, where they go back for me then go back with something. Especially when on that.
Thank you for the good work. Yeah. So Mario, in our usual pace now by this game. So basically today we deliberately try to avoid waiting our government in role. Waiting our role na the focus. So how much you don't feel say you work don't impact society, and that corner those society not get for pay you say yes I'm proud of what they do so, and as you don't help society immensely and you will be remembered for this.
I believe saying work don't help a lot on social media, because people in the way.
And I will show you for I will let for Mickey answer what part of it you eat.
So people on social media, because I don't get discussion with people in one-on-one online, we will never see where they battle addiction, give them advice, and some of them they recover, while some are not message me again. And also message me again, they don't go relapse and they're afraid for come message me back, So I get one story of one lady where I be help I pull and down Tripoli and I go with an rehab. So spend something like 3 months in a rehab. they come out, go to her house, make small party for her. He was so happy and all. I still a follow up on his story. I just got one number for when I was to go check on her.
Fiang.
And my mom tell me say, I don't go down back. And imagine the amount of money, because most of them private rehab, they are expensive. You get some rehab in 7,000, 5,000 for months. So imagine you go pay 15,000 for months for 15,000 for 3 months for help somebody for abstain from the drug. Then the person after that some time in return go back. But the most important thing what I feel say me community first, we are proud of me. I stop drug in my community. And recently I get a under 10 competition we organized in my community where I try to engage the young one because I know say we school kid look so. And then time there most of them can involve into the drug because some man going to tramadol way if you get any idea about her, then put drug and the juice and get I didn't kind of like the way you feel, they kind of next they ask back for and again. So I try for engage them and try for tell them say no need to follow them involved into it because both them they are that younger age, if they involve into her, now a problem in the family because if one person involved into the drug, it don't corrupt the one of family. It will begin thief in the house. They could begin to do things that way don't make any sense. So I try to organize a understand competition for engage them and tell them say no to drug and yes to education. Okay. And the competition still continue to go because I try for give the best player ISO scorer and
so
best defender.
Quickly in 30 seconds, what will be final words?
The final word would be you will watch me, not follow the phone today and the funeral tomorrow. 225 and 250. 2 vitamin C.
Okay, Mother, you go left final word in 30 seconds.
Well, young man, young woman, where they watch me, not for say your life matter, your life valuable. No make drug define your life. You able to change no matter how bad you don't go. You able to seek support, and you can still get a meaningful life.
Okay. One for say plenty thanking to Mother and Jade and Ken. We don't take we to very insightful and informative. This is a learnable session we get. Learn about new things from young man, not of just for talk, but these are people we understand the issue and one of them go through the process and understand everything where it is see. And choose wisely and be part of that set of young people really push for a better salon, for a better individual and for a better family and society. Now here we will end the Wednesday edition of the Truth Evening Talk. Sote Friday, but I want to say plenty thank you to the producer Emmanuel Boa, to my technical team, Joshua and the guys, and plenty thank you to the DJ Flex. Me, Nakel Fala Kagbo. Sote Friday.